build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. How about that time counter shot? Good one. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the...
Here we go, it's round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Beautiful counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Punch, counter punch. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Go back out there. Okay, I'm happy. I like it.
And there's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. A straight right, just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of defense here at all. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
And he scores with the counter. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. And
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Sugar is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That left hook missed. Those counter punches have to hurt. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it, because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Sugar Ray is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. They exchange punches. Incredible work rate. counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the guns took him out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, let's start the sixth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The perfect counter lands. That uppercut doesn't land. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these... There's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Counter punching. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
There's a counter shot. They drop their guard, they get caught. His stamina is off the charts. So close for that uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. stamina is off the charts. Just missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well done with that counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
The straight right just misses. And Sugar is in trouble. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at her. There's nothing there. There's no...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray's in trouble. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.